Today your partner is very much happy because the third party they choose over your. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, your heart may believe that someone else won. You may think the third person they chose over you is celebrating while you are left with silence. But what you cannot see is far more shocking than anything happening on the surface. Today your partner is smiling, laughing, and acting happier than ever before, yet that happiness is hiding a truth they never expected to face. They believed choosing another path would erase every memory connected to you. They convinced themselves that replacing your presence would also replace your value. For a brief moment, they truly thought they had escaped every emotion tied to your name. But hidden beneath that excitement is an uncomfortable feeling growing stronger every single hour. There is one detail they cannot ignore anymore, and it is becoming impossible for them to hide it. Don't skip, because what happens next changes everything you thought you knew. The person standing beside them may receive their attention, but there is one place they have completely failed to enter, the deepest part of your partner's heart. That space still carries an unanswered question, and today that question has become louder than ever before. Something strange happened today that completely caught them off guard. They were expecting peace after making their decision. Instead, every happy moment reminded them of something missing. Every conversation felt slightly empty. Every smile looked complete on the outside but incomplete inside. They tried to ignore it, pretending everything was perfect, yet a single unexpected moment forced them to stop. It could have been a familiar song, a random place, an old memory, or even hearing words that sounded like yours. Suddenly their confidence disappeared. For just a few seconds, everything around them faded, and your memory returned stronger than they were prepared for. The third person noticed that distant expression but misunderstood it completely. They believed your partner was simply tired, unaware that someone from the past had quietly returned to their thoughts without sending a single message. This is the beginning of something they never planned for. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every second they spend pretending becomes heavier, and the truth is slowly finding its way to the surface. The more they force themselves to look happy, the more obvious their hidden conflict becomes. The biggest surprise has not happened yet. Today is only the first crack in the story they tried so hard to build. They thought choosing someone else would close every unfinished chapter between you and them forever. Instead, a new chapter quietly opened without asking for permission. Deep inside, they have started comparing every experience with memories they once shared with you, and that comparison is becoming impossible to stop. They are beginning to realize that excitement and peace are not the same thing. The attention they are receiving today cannot silence the connection they believed had disappeared. That realization frightens them because it forces them to question every decision they recently made. They haven't spoken these thoughts aloud, and nobody around them knows what is happening inside their mind. But very soon, something unexpected will expose emotions they have been trying to hide. Don't skip, because the next revelation is even more unbelievable. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What they discover next will completely change the direction of this story, and once that hidden truth comes into the light, nothing between you, your partner, and the third person will ever feel the same again. A silent shift has already begun, and nobody around them realizes it yet. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. What looked like the happiest day has quietly become the beginning of their greatest confusion. Today they caught themselves searching for something they could not explain. The third person was speaking, smiling, and trying to create beautiful moments, yet your partner's attention kept drifting somewhere else. They tried to force themselves back into the conversation, but their mind refused to stay there. For the first time, they asked themselves a question they never wanted to hear. Why doesn't this feel the way I imagined? That single question changed everything. The excitement they proudly showed the world started fading, replaced by a strange emptiness they couldn't understand. Every attempt to ignore it only made it stronger. They are beginning to realize that pretending to be happy is far more exhausting than admitting what their heart is truly feeling. Another unexpected moment is much closer than they think. A conversation, a familiar place, or one tiny reminder is about to uncover emotions they buried long ago. They believed those memories had disappeared forever, but memories connected to genuine feelings never vanish so easily. Instead, they wait for the perfect moment to return. Today that moment arrived without warning. They remembered the way you understood them without long explanations. They remembered how peaceful life once felt before everything became complicated. Even though they have not admitted this to anyone, the comparison has already started inside their heart. The third person can sense that something has changed, but they cannot identify what it is. They only notice the distant look, the unexpected silence, and the moments when your partner seems physically present but emotionally somewhere else. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This hidden battle is growing stronger every minute, and it is leading toward a decision nobody expected. The truth they have been running from is moving closer with every passing hour. They are finally beginning to understand that choosing someone does not automatically erase a meaningful connection. That realization is becoming impossible to ignore. The confidence they once had is slowly turning into uncertainty, and uncertainty always searches for answers. Very soon, they will find themselves looking back instead of moving forward. They will replay old conversations, forgotten memories, and moments they once took for granted. That is when the biggest revelation will arrive. They will discover that the feeling they believed was gone has been quietly waiting beneath the surface all along. Don't skip, because what happens next will shock even them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter begins with one unexpected event that forces your partner to stop pretending forever, and once that moment arrives, the entire direction of this story will change in ways nobody saw coming. A moment they never prepared for is now approaching faster than they realize. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Today, your partner began noticing little things they had ignored before. The excitement they once felt no longer lasts as long as it did. Every laugh fades too quickly. Every happy moment feels incomplete. They keep asking themselves why peace seems farther away instead of closer. They believed the third person would make every doubt disappear, but the opposite has happened. Instead of finding certainty, they have discovered endless questions. Their heart is becoming restless, and that restlessness is impossible to silence. Even while surrounded by people, they feel strangely alone. No one understands why their smile disappears the moment they are left with their own thoughts. Hidden behind that silence is one truth they are afraid to admit, that something they thought was over never truly ended. An unexpected sign is about to interrupt everything. It won't arrive with noise or drama. It will happen so naturally that they won't even notice its importance at first. A familiar memory, a meaningful coincidence, or hearing something that reminds them of you will stop them in their tracks. Suddenly, every decision they felt confident about will begin to shake. They will remember the comfort they once overlooked and the connection they assumed would always be there. The third person will sense this change without understanding its cause. They will notice your partner becoming quieter, more thoughtful, and emotionally distant. Questions will begin to appear where confidence once existed. Why are they looking back instead of forward? Why does your name continue to echo inside moments that have nothing to do with you? Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The answers are getting closer than ever before. The greatest surprise is no longer hidden in the future, it has already started unfolding. Your partner is slowly realizing that genuine connections cannot be replaced simply by making another choice. That realization grows stronger every single day, and soon it will become impossible to ignore. They will reach a point where pretending feels heavier than telling themselves the truth. The walls they built around their emotions are beginning to crack, and once those walls fall, everything changes. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next moment will bring an unexpected realization that forces your partner to confront everything they tried to escape. When that happens, the story will take a turn that neither they nor the third person could have imagined, and the truth waiting on the other side will be impossible to hide any longer. A quiet realization is now turning into something impossible to control. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Today, your partner experienced something they never thought would happen. They looked around, expecting to feel complete, yet an invisible emptiness continued following them. No matter how many distractions surrounded them, one unanswered feeling refused to disappear. The third person noticed the silence growing between conversations but couldn't understand its source. Your partner tried to hide it behind ordinary smiles, yet every passing hour made that mask heavier. Deep inside, they have started questioning whether they walked away from the very person who understood them better than anyone else. That question is becoming louder with every heartbeat, and they can no longer escape it. The situation is becoming even more surprising than they expected. Every new memory they try to create is unexpectedly being compared with old memories they shared with you. They never planned for this to happen. They believed the past would slowly fade away, but instead, it keeps returning at the most unexpected moments. A simple word, a familiar place, or even a peaceful evening suddenly reminds them of everything they tried to leave behind. Their heart is beginning to recognize a difference between temporary excitement and genuine comfort. That discovery is shaking their confidence in ways nobody else can see. The third person feels that something has changed but cannot explain why your partner has become more distant, more thoughtful, and far less certain than before. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The biggest emotional shift has only just begun. Now the hidden truth is standing closer than ever. Your partner is reaching the point where pretending is no longer easier than facing reality. They are beginning to understand that some connections remain alive even after distance, silence, and difficult choices. That realization is preparing them for a moment they cannot avoid. Very soon, an unexpected event will force them to stop running from their own feelings. It will become clear that the decision they once celebrated is no longer bringing the peace they imagined. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the one discovery that changes everything between you, your partner, and the third person forever, and once that truth appears, there will be no way to hide from it again. A turning point has finally arrived. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your partner is no longer fighting only their memories, they are fighting the truth inside their own heart. Today, they noticed something they had been refusing to see for a long time. Every time they imagined their future, one familiar presence kept appearing no matter how hard they tried to replace it. They paused for a moment, wondering why the picture in their mind never looked complete without you. That realization frightened them more than they expected. They had convinced themselves that moving on would erase every emotional connection, but instead, those emotions have quietly grown stronger. The happiness they once displayed so confidently has started to lose its shine, and even they can no longer explain why. What happens next is something they never saw coming. A simple conversation unexpectedly opened a door they thought had been locked forever. Someone asked them an innocent question about what truly makes them feel at peace. They answered without thinking, but the words that came out surprised even them. In that instant, they realized they had been chasing excitement while silently missing the comfort they once had. That single discovery changed the way they looked at everything around them. The third person sensed the change immediately. They noticed your partner becoming quieter, more reflective, and emotionally distant. They could feel that something invisible was pulling their attention away, yet they had no idea what it was. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is moving closer with every passing moment, and there is no stopping it now. The biggest revelation is almost impossible to avoid. Your partner has reached the point where their heart is asking questions that their mind can no longer ignore. They are beginning to understand that some choices may look right on the outside but never bring real peace within. That understanding is preparing them for a decision that could change everything. Very soon, an unexpected moment will force them to stop pretending that everything is fine. The silence they have been carrying will finally demand an answer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next moment will reveal what your partner decides to do after accepting this hidden truth, and once that decision is made, nothing in this story will remain the same again. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment your partner feared the most is now standing directly in front of them. They can no longer distract themselves with temporary happiness because the silence inside their heart has become louder than every conversation around them. Today, they caught themselves staring into the distance, replaying choices they once defended with complete confidence. For the first time, they admitted to themselves that something had never felt right after walking away from you. That realization didn't arrive all at once, it grew quietly until it became impossible to ignore. The third person noticed the change immediately. They could see your partner smiling less, speaking less, and becoming lost in thought far more often than before. No explanation could hide what was slowly unfolding beneath the surface. Then came the unexpected turning point. Without warning, your partner found themselves remembering the smallest details about you. The conversations they thought they had forgotten, the encouragement they once took for granted, and the peaceful moments they believed would never matter again. Those memories returned with incredible strength, making them question every decision that followed. They finally understood that real connections cannot simply be replaced because someone new enters the picture. The more they tried to push those memories away, the stronger they became. Even the third person began feeling that something invisible had changed. They sensed a distance they couldn't explain, as though your partner's heart was quietly moving somewhere they could never follow. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. What is about to happen next is the moment this entire story has been building toward. Now everything is preparing for the biggest emotional shift yet. Your partner knows they cannot continue pretending forever. The truth has become too powerful to hide, and every passing day brings them closer to facing it completely. Soon, a single unexpected event will force them to choose between continuing a life that no longer feels genuine or finally listening to what their heart has been trying to say all along. That decision will surprise everyone involved because it will come when nobody expects it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter begins with the choice that changes every relationship in this story, and once your partner takes that first step, there will be no turning back. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The waiting is almost over. Your partner has reached the point where their heart refuses to stay silent any longer. Every excuse they created has started falling apart one by one. Today, they realize that the happiness they tried so hard to protect was built on uncertainty instead of peace. The third person can feel this shift without fully understanding it. They notice the long pauses, the distant expressions, and the moments when your partner seems completely lost in thought. What they don't know is that your partner has quietly begun revisiting every decision that led them here. For the first time, they are no longer asking whether they made the right choice. They are asking whether they can still correct the biggest mistake of their life before it becomes permanent. The next few moments will test everything they believed about themselves. A truth they have avoided for so long is now standing directly in front of them, demanding an answer. They finally understand that running away from genuine emotions never destroys them, it only delays the moment they return even stronger. Every memory connected to you has become clearer instead of fading. The peace they searched for somewhere else has never fully arrived, and that realization is impossible to ignore now. The third person may still believe everything is secure, but deep inside, the foundation has already begun to crack. Your partner is preparing for something they never imagined they would have the courage to do. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The silence is ending, and once it does, there will be no way to return to the way things were before. Now the final turning point is drawing closer than ever. Your partner understands that another day of pretending will only make the truth heavier. Their heart is moving toward a decision that has been delayed for far too long. Very soon, an unexpected opportunity will appear, giving them one chance to speak the words they have been holding back. They don't know how that moment will unfold, but they know they cannot ignore it anymore. Everything that has happened until now has been leading to this exact point. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the decision your partner finally makes after facing the truth, and that single choice will leave everyone, including the third person, completely shocked, because nothing will ever be the same after that moment.